What's going on, Walter White?
What's good with you, man?
I don't know, man. Brunson doesn't pass the ball, so I don't know what I read. It must be some mystery stats that I made up.
I'm gonna say this right.
hmm
It's timely. It's you know what I mean. Do he make the timely passes? You know what I mean? Because I was at the game on April 6th in State Farm Arena where all
Okay.
Brunson did the whole first part of the game. That's all he did was pass. He was trying to set people up, and like he's not the best passer, so his shots don't hit you like right in the shooting pocket. You know what I mean? So it was making it a little bit awkward. But and then at the fourth quarter, he went to ISO and start killing them. They got them up out of here, which is what we used to him doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So him not, or people to say like, oh, Brunson don't pass the ball because they used to seeing him go isolation in crunch time and put teams away. You know what I mean? So they forget about all
Bingo.
throughout the game when passes were being made and like the ball, he would make the pass to somebody, they make the hockey assist, so he don't necessarily get the assist because of the ball movement. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what had me triggered, man.
What's up?
Here we go with the stats again too. Cat, phenomenal defender. Phenomenal.
He's doing a phenomenal job. I'm not saying he's elite, but he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, but no, man. The game yesterday, if we would have had mentioned the game when they took out Dyson Daniels and spread the court wide open, because Mitch is the type of person that can like hedge to the 3-point shooters on the corner, but also keep one foot in the paint, so you can't just penetrate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they would have definitely they would have hacked Mitch. They would have hacked him.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No, I'm saying if he was in the game. No, if Mitch was in the game, they would have hacked the Mitch, and y'all would have been saying, "Get Mitch out of there," because he would have been missing free throws.
Listen, but
that's what would have happened.
They took him. Yeah. They took Mitch out at the 8-minute mark, and we was up 9, and they wasn't even thinking about hacking Mitch. They wasn't hacking.
But you know why? You know why? Because I said that. That's when you play Mitch. The beginning of the second quarter and fourth quarters, because there's no fouls, so then you can't hack a Mitch. But if you keep him in the game towards the end of the quarter, they're going to hack a Mitch him because now they got their fouls up.
All right, now I would say this: who is the like? I basically say the father of the hack a Mitch movement. Who you think?
Damn, who was that? Was that not Detroit?
No, Missoula.
Oh, wait, you talking about today? Oh, you talking about today?
No.
I thought you meant like back with Shaq.
Yeah. No, I ain't talking about hacking Shaq. I'm hacking Mitch.
Oh yeah, no, Missoula, yeah.
But last year in game 1 and game 2, Mitchell Robinson was on the floor to get a defensive stop.
No, but he didn't close games.
He closed game 2 last year.
He might have closed one game, but he wasn't closing most of the games, though.
Bro,
trust me, he wasn't. Okay. Even when they started the double big lineup, he didn't play in the fourth quarter that one game they won. When Towns went off for 20 in the fourth. He didn't play that. He wasn't out there.
He started the double big lineup in the Boston series?
No, against Indiana. And then that game when they won, when Towns had the 20 points, Mitchell Robinson was on the bench clapping it up. He wasn't in the game when Towns had the 20 points and they started the double big lineup.
But I mean, when you need to stop down the stretch, you don't think it's smart to have Mitchell Robinson on the court?
No, not unless it's offensive defensive scenarios.
I'm talking about when you can time out.
Yeah, like if I could get a timeout and then boom, put Mitch in for defense, yeah. But
so
no, I'm not going to play him.
Use your TV timeout so you can save a timeout in the cut just in case. Oh
God. Yeah. That was a mistake. That was the mistake that got us. That right there got us, though. Yeah, that got us. I ain't gonna lie, that got us. Thank you, Walter. Man, I appreciate you, man. Great call.
No doubt. Salute. I'm in the chat.
Big time. No. All right, me and my man Walter White back. Let's see what he want to say. I'm not sure if he's coming. Walter White, what's good, baby?
What's good with you, man?
Uh-oh, my hands are up in the bank, man. All right.
Nah.
Where we going,
this tomato ain't for you, man. It's for that last caller.
My man Ty. Uh-oh. God.
Now listen, I want to say this, man. Everybody knows that the Knicks coaching job is not an easy job, yo. It's Mike Brown's first year. It's his second playoff game. Second playoff game. He's 1-1.
Right.
There's a lot of teams that it's a lot of coaches that had their teams for years, and guess what? They 1-1. Give him some credit, man. And this is the thing. I made my own video about Mike Brown. That's what sparked me from last night when I got off the phone with you. I made my own video, posted on my page, talking about Mike Brown, and I titled it "Fire Mike Brown." But I just did that for the clicks because I just wanted to be sure that he can make the adjustments. You feel what I'm saying? Because man, listen, if it wasn't for that 2-9 stretch in January, we might. It's a chance we might would have been the first team, the number one team in the East.
Possibly, yeah.
All right, and this is another thing too. We got to give Snyder his credit because he came into game 2. He made the adjustments.
Facts.
And they heard us, and Brown didn't make the adjustments on the fly. When he took out Kuminga and put in Dyson Daniels, when he took out Dyson Daniels and put in Kuminga, he flips the defense. When Dyson Daniels is on the court, the paint is open, but it's hard to get perimeter shots. When Kuminga's on the court, the three-point is open, and it's harder to get in the paint because Kuminga's a bigger defender. You see what I'm saying? So if my thing is this, when you go to the when they go to the Kuminga instead of Dyson Daniels, you go back to putting Cat on the ball on the pick and roll so we can get going downhill to attack the paint.
That's all I want. Thank you, Walter.
It opens up the three-point shot.
That's all I want.
You know what I'm saying? And then I was talking about Joker and Joker versus Cat. You got to give Joker his credit. He might not be a better defender. Not defender. He might not be a better scorer than Cat. You know what I'm saying? Because Cat got a bag, but he's better at getting to his spots.
I think he's a better scorer than Cat because you know why? He mixes in the down low game better than Cat.
But he's not a better shooter than Cat.
No. He's not a better shooter. No. When it comes to shooting, Cat is the best. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. But I'm talking about because he get busy down low.
Yeah, he do.
Like, he knows how to mix that in. Like Cat don't know how to mix that in like that. He don't know how to get down low too. Like when he on the perimeter doing his metal art lemon, he be out there for a minute. Then when he decides to get down low, he stays down low. He don't mix it up.
He's also bigger. He's more stout than Cat too. So a lot. You take punishment if you want to go down there in that paint. You know what I'm saying? All right, now you was talking about can you make players better? My thing, I think it's the coaches. It's his responsibility, but you gotta put them in a better position. You know what I mean? Put them in a position to be better. Like if you think about it, you know Deuce McBride is not a ball handling point guard. Why would you put him in there without a ball handling point guard? You put him in to fail. You know what I mean? And then Brunson can draw any defender on the floor that he wants. Draw the defender, and then put it in your mind that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the shot for such and such. I'm going to draw his defender and put him you pass him the ball where he got to be able to shoot it in the shooter's pocket. And you know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta go into it with that mentality. You know what I'm saying? And as far as playing the players 40 minutes, and the other caller was like, "Oh, that's what you brought Brown here for." No, we brought Brown here to get them to the playoffs, so now they can play 40 minutes a game. Because last year, Cat and Josh Hart was missing games at the end of the season with sore knees. Not this year. Not their knees are ready now. Run them if you got to. Run your dogs if you got to. And then one more thing, I just want to add, as far as just for the channel, I don't know if you would say it, but YouTube takes a big cut, so Cash App over YouTube.
100%.
And if you call in, clip the video up and post it to your page, and drop the credits, and you know what I mean. Let's grow the community.
100%, man. I appreciate that. Definitely on the Cash App side. Yep. Big time
go
salute,
straight
man.
to the pocket.
100%.
All right.
Thank you.